to Outdoor Oklahoma. I'm Todd Craighead. Taking advantage of a pretty day today and doing a little fishing, and that's exactly what we're going to do throughout today's show. First up, we're going to revisit a school teacher that we highlighted a few years ago, Brad Cowan. Now, Brad teaches the outdoor education classroom at Locust Grove Middle School, and he takes advantage of all our wildlife department curriculums to teach in his classroom, from hunter education, fishing in the schools, archery in the schools. But he's beyond just a good teacher. He's a great example of a perfect mentor. He's one that really does put his money where his mouth is, because every year he takes a select few students from his classroom that might not otherwise have the opportunity to get out and enjoy the outdoors, and helps them to experience hunting and fishing for the very first time. Today we caught up with Brad with a couple students as they're doing a little fishing.
This time of year is a great time to introduce kids to fishing because the fish are ready and available to catch. This is my third trip with kids this year. You guys ready? All right, so we can go catch a fish. And so every year, from the spring all the way into the summertime, I try to get as many kids exposed to this as possible. When I was younger, I came from a great family. My mom and dad are two of the greatest people I know. My dad's my hero, but they weren't really outdoors people. And Dad took us every once in a while. When I got up into age, about these guys' age, about 12 years old, one of my best friends named Josh, him and his dad would take me fishing. His name was Randy. One of the first times I really caught a lot of fish. We caught over 100 sand bass in one day, and I was hooked for life. He really took me under their wing and showed me a lot of things that I still use today. That's kind of what I'm doing now, is mentoring these young kids that have, they're good kids, good parents, but maybe not had that exposure outdoors like I had. And so doing kind of the same thing, just passing on that tradition. There you go, that's a sink right there. Usually when you get one bite, you catch more than one.
I got a bite.
Did you?
Yeah.
You first set the hook.
Well, how do you set the hook?
Pull rope, just jerk the rod to the back.
This is like my 5th time to go fishing, and I've never been fishing on a boat, so I've always been fishing on like the dock or like the beach. I think I have something on it. Nope, I'm so stupid.
It's like a little minnow. Yeah, you're learning.
It's hard.
It's a learning process. Right out here in front.
Are you kidding me? That was loud.
What's that, guys?
That's I can't see it.
White crappie. White crappie. I can see it.
White crappie has like tan on top and black down the back.
There you go.
Can you identify that?
Right.
Good job.
Thank you.
I'm proud.
There you go. You want to talk about how to get the fish off? I'm not touching.
I want to watch.
There's no teeth there. All right, teeth. Throw them right in his mouth.
But they can flip.
Come on, you can do this. Right here. Put his thumb in his mouth. Thumb in his mouth.
Like this.
If you hold it up like this, there you go. Today we had two kids that really had no exposure. One just a little bit, and one this is his first time to ever hold a fishing pole. And so we started from square one. Hold on up.
I'm reeling. It's kind of heavy. I have to bend the thing.
We're gonna teach you how to get one off the hook.
I can do this. Actually, I don't know if I can do it.
Put your finger right in his, put your thumb right in the bottom of his mouth. Okay, take your other hand.
Stop it.
Keep it tilted up like this. It won't move as much. Now take it.
Okay, how do you do this?
Okay, you're gonna put this on the ground. On the brass part of that hook, grab it and push it down to his mouth. You got it? There you go.
Yeah.
Hold the camera.
Yeah, how do I grab it now?
Put your thumb in his mouth. Squeeze. Straight up and get your finger.
What kind of, it's a white crappie. That's neat.
You ever caught crappie before?
No, I've only caught fish that are this big before. So I've never caught crappie or sand bass before. I've always caught little bitty minnows or little bitty fish.
That's soft.
Oh my gosh.
That's soft. There's a nose right up against the plate here. I can just held together. Is it 10 inches?
Yeah.
And so every year, from the spring all the way into the summertime, I try to get as many kids exposed to this as possible. I don't do all my kids. I got 93 kids in Outdoor Ed. It's just, you can't do every kid. Try to pinpoint those kids that have no exposure at all, and maybe teach them a few things with the rod and reel.
So fast.
There you go. It's Grand River white crappie.
I want to touch it. And it's slimy. Okay.
Straightforward. There you go. Let it sink a little bit. I got one. Good. Get him, Josh. That is a good one. Get him in the boat. Get him in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Throw it over.
See that?
That's a good one, Josh. Shut up. Hold the camera.
That's a really big one.
There you go. It's going to be the same no day. There you go. Come on. You can do it. Come on. You can do this. I know you can. Show that camera. That's a nice one, Josh.
Perfect.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's one of the ones we don't have to measure. Look at this. Is easy removal right here. Wanna take a picture of that one too? We're targeting crappie and sand bass both. Today the crappie, they're in a pre-spawn, and so we're fishing at about 11 feet, trying to catch those fish because they're eating a lot right before the spawn. And the sand bass are making their run up the river. We're not quite all here yet, but the sand bass will come up and spawn on the sand banks toward the low water dam area on the Grand River. And that's kind of what we're doing today, is trying to catch those fish in a feeding pattern where they're getting ready to spawn, the pre-spawn, and catching the sand bass when they're in the same way. They're getting ready to spawn, and they're eating a lot of food right now. So targeting those fish is what we're trying to do today. What'd you do? Let go too early? We're going to try it again. Once you let go when the rod is about 10 o'clock here, okay? Oh, let go too early again. That's all right. We're going to learn. Easy. That's a sand bass.
Okay, how do you do this again?
Just take it easy. They find it a lot harder. Yeah. Now, just bring in the boat.
Okay.
There you go. Now, was that a little tougher fight than
Yeah, that was very tough.
They fight real good, don't they? Same way? Put your thumb in his mouth?
Is it
Nope,
rough?
they have. Oh, here you go. Okay, I got your pole.
It
Go
just,
ahead.
its tongue just like caressed my thumb. Get out of that skin.
There you go. Hold it to the camera.
That
There you
is
go.
a hybrid? Or just...
It looks like a sand bass, a white
Sand bass?
bass. Yep.
Get to take a picture.
No, take a picture. Okay.
So jealous right now.
Good. Bring it on in.
What is it?
Get up in the boat. Better get in the boat before it comes off. It ain't hooked very well. There you go.
Is that a sand bass?
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh. That was rough.
If you get a chance to take someone new, there's really no more rewarding thing to teach something to somebody and watch them put to use what you just taught and have success, because the reward you get, even though you're not actually catching the fish, the reward you get is way more than catching your own fish. Is teaching somebody and watching them have success is more rewarding than any fish I'll ever catch.
You know, springtime's an exciting time to be an angler because it seems that as the water temperatures heat up, well, so does the fishing action. Right now, we're going to revisit